Morning everybody, how are y'all doing today? I am pissed because we have yet another copyright abuser, of course, right after Frit's strike gets resolved. And we're all celebrating, of course, another PlayStation fanboy had to file another false strike. But this time it wasn't against Frit, this time it was against Josh. And if you guys don't know who Josh is, most of you definitely do. But if you don't, link will be in the description, go sub to him now. Not just to support him through this time, but also because he's genuinely hilarious. Now, this morning, Josh sent this screenshot to me and a bunch of other people, which is an email saying he got a copyright strike from That Generic Eric. Now, if you don't know who That Generic Eric is, he's a typical Twitter pony. He's in Alex's videos a lot. Nothing special about this dude whatsoever. Well, now that I consider it, the fact that he's 40 years old and doesn't understand how the copyright system works shows that he might be a little bit special, actually. But whatever, you might be wondering, what exactly did Josh do that upset this guy so much? Basically, Josh just takes highlights from Alex's streams and edits them a bunch to make them super funny. But recently he's been doing a bit more of his own content, still obviously very highly edited, but it's had more of his own commentary and stuff. And in this video in particular, he was going off on a bunch of PlayStation fanboys who had blocked him on Twitter, including That Generic Eric and Reforge Gaming and a bunch of others. And let me go ahead and play you the clip that Generic Eric decided to strike.
Like this Generic Eric motherfucker who loves talking a big fucking game like he's some big man. But the moment you find his YouTube channel...
Greetings and salutations, it is I, That Generic Eric. If you like my content, hit like and subscribe.
That's right, that is what was claimed. But it wasn't just that was claimed. If you were paying attention earlier, I'll show it again. But in this email screenshot, you can see an entire minute of Josh's video was clipped. The video that Generic Eric tried to claim was in Josh's video for 6 total seconds. And it was absolutely under fair use. So not only is this a fraudulent strike because the content was fair use, he struck roughly 50 seconds of content that did not belong to him. Now, how did he respond to being called out, I hear you asking? This is how. Using my content without my permission isn't allowed and is well within my rights to report. Cope.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Yes, it is allowed. There's something called fair use which protects creators from people like you. Or at least it's supposed to. Nobody needs your permission to use your content if they do so in a way that falls under fair use, which Josh's video did. Just because you were up in your feelings that somebody used a 6-second clip of your intro doesn't mean you get to file a strike. Josh can, and if you don't back down from this, most likely will take you to court over this. And guess what the judge is gonna say? He was right. And also notice how he turned off replies on that post. These guys are such cowards, it's not even funny.
Smell like bitchy here.
And what makes this whole thing even worse, yes, it gets worse, is the fact that this guy himself has taken clips from other people's videos and streams and commentated over them. Look at this screenshot. This is a video of him going over a live stream with Mr. Boomstick XL, in which he plays clips from the stream and then stops and commentates over them. But it's not okay for Josh to take a 6-second audio snippet from one of your videos because then you're gonna cry that he didn't have permission. Not only are you a copyright abuser, you're a hypocrite. Then again, I guess I shouldn't be super surprised. Those things go together like peanut butter and jelly. Like butter and bread. Like Generic Eric and lack of female companionship. You know, I just realized something funny. I'm using Audacity to record my audio for this video, and he had the audacity to strike Josh for doing the same thing he was doing. Not funny. I'm sorry. And the thing is, this dude is still posting about it. Look at this one. Some clowns need to be put in their place. They've been rampant for too long. Now that they got the hint, I'm gonna go play some more Uncharted 4. I ain't gonna go anywhere. When you 4F nuts want to discuss terms, you know where to find me. But remember, and then another CM Punk clip where he just says you hate me because I'm right. No, you are absolutely not correct, and I think even you know it. And if you don't, then you're even dumber than you look. And it's funny that he says he's going to play Uncharted when his weight is Uncharted. Was that too mean? Oh well, boo-hoo. And then just as I'm recording this, he put out another post, this time with a poll, with again locked replies. replies, because this dude has no spine. And he asks, which pissed off the PCMR cucks more? The copyright strike the F-head deserved, or me obliterating the 4 wastes of skin on video? Oh, and don't worry, I locked comments. You delusional cucks ain't posting in my replies. Ah, yes, we are the delusional ones. Not the guy who thinks he can just copyright strike somebody because his feelings got hurt, and who thinks you have to get permission from somebody to use their content. Well, guess what? You don't, and now that this whole thing has happened, dude, you thought people gave you crap before, and you thought you needed to put them in their places before? Just wait. You just made everything 100 times worse for yourself. Even if you retract the strike, which you definitely should, you are never going to live this down. There are no terms to discuss other than you remove the strike or this goes to court, because that's how the law works. And this whole thing once again reinforces how broken YouTube's copyright system is. This guy was just casually able to strike a channel for content that wasn't even his. Because yes, there was that 6-second clip of his intro, but remember, he struck a whole minute. 54 seconds of that minute was not his. So yeah, you're just allowed to strike stuff that isn't yours. And there's no innocent until proven guilty on YouTube. It's all guilty until proven innocent. So now either Generic Eric has to remove the strike himself, or Josh has to counter, which involves either him doxing himself or getting a lawyer to fill it out for him. And he has to get a PO box if he doesn't want to dox himself. And then if Eric still wants to be petty about this, they have to go to court over it. This is not some moment to be like, LMAO, I got the trolls, I own those guys. There are real life repercussions to this crap. All over consoles. I honestly can't tell if Eric is stupid, mentally ill, or both. It's probably both. Oh my god, alright, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Eric, you better remove that strike or your life is gonna become a living hell. And that's not a threat, that's a guarantee. But yeah, anyway, that's all I wanted to say. So thank you all so much for watching. Again, please go sub to Josh. And I guess I should say as well, please don't go harass Generic Eric. You can talk crap about him in these comments all you want, but other than that, just keep it away from him specifically. You know, we don't want any targeted harassment campaigns, no matter what somebody does. So yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, subscribe if you want to see more. Join us every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern for Salt streams, and I will catch you all next time.